We are back with another stream. First stream of the year. First stream of 2021. Wow. Isn't that just fantastic? Starting off 2021 right with a Sims build stream. I was going to do this yesterday, but as I said on my community tab, my internet completely crapped out. I have no idea what happened. Well, okay, we've had some mildly inclement weather. I mean, it was kind of raining yesterday, but honestly it wasn't raining that hard, so I really don't know what was going on with infrastructure yesterday, but the internet went out. It was out from about, I want to say 3 o'clock to like 8, so it came back on eventually. Obviously I am here, but yeah, so we had to do it this year, but at least we get to start the year off with something nice. Sims build stream. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't actually played The Sims 4 since before the December 7th update, so it's been a little bit. I reinstalled The Sims 2 not that long ago, and I've been playing that more or less primarily. I'm not gonna lie, I do like The Sims 2 gameplay-wise more than The Sims 4, but I like The Sims 4 building-wise more than The Sims 2. I just think it's a lot easier, it's just a lot more fun. There's a lot more stuff that's like in the game, that's like, you know, nice to build with, and the tools and all of that, but that's neither here nor there. So I mean, let's just get into it. Can I say something about all of this? Like, I don't know why they felt the need to change and also I don't know why there's no audio. But I don't know why they felt the need to change like everything, honestly. Oh, there it is. I don't know why they did that. Like, this is just so not it. Like, I don't like this. Like what we had before was perfectly fine. I don't understand why they felt the need to change it, but whatever. Let's just get into it, honestly. So I did go ahead and, you know, since I haven't played in such a long time, I went ahead and made sure that everything was just working correctly. Had to have the game update via Origin, which took a ridiculously long amount of time. Hopefully everything's still working. I don't have that many mods. The mods that I do have, they're like gameplay mods, so they wouldn't really affect like build or buy mode, so hopefully all of that's fine. I did a little mini test run yesterday, so I think things should be fine. Hello Christy, I'm doing very good today. Thank you for joining me. So as the title suggests, I want to do a nightclub, but I've had this idea for some time now. I want to do like a speakeasy type nightclub. And what a speakeasy is it's like, so they're like, I guess, more prevalent in Prohibition era, because alcohol was like straight up illegal. It's not anymore. But basically they had like these establishments that would be like kind of something normal on the outside, but you know, if you, I don't know, like set a secret code or like knew the right people, then you could get all the liquor you wanted for a price, of course. These types of establishments do still exist. But obviously, you know, it's not like shady and illegal. It's just like, you know, oh, the front of the house is like, you know, a regular restaurant, but the back of the house, it's like a bar or something like that. So for that, I think I want to do like, I think a 20 by 30 is gonna be just fine for that. And we'll just go from there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put like a normal looking kind of bar on like I guess the first floor, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have, ooh, no, this is definitely big enough. I'm gonna have like the basement, or I don't know how many layers of basement I'm going to have, but at least one, and that's going to be like, you know, that's like the speakeasy part of it. So I know how I want it to look. I want like the top level to be kind of like a tavern aesthetic, you know? So something like that. Really nothing to it, just kind of not even really that big, just kind of like this. Something like that. Obviously we're gonna center it a little bit more than this. I feel like that's centered. I have no idea. We'll figure that out later. no foundation, we don't need that. And I want like a little protrusion here, just like, you know, give her some character. Something like that. And honestly, this looks a little bit too big, but once I start decorating, it might be okay. I don't know. Why did my phone just vibrate? This is so annoying. Well, someone else is streaming. Wow. Anywho, so let's see. For a roof, I already know what I want the roof to look like. I've thought this out a surprising amount for whatever reason. Like, I know what I want the roof to look like. I don't know what I want the like actual nightclub itself to look like though. That's the only thing. It's gonna be like that. A little bit taller. I'm gonna have to actually like set it. I don't know if like nightclub is a lot type, but you know what I mean. Like let's see. Maybe not a lounge. Let's see. Maybe not that. Maybe a oh, well there we go. Nightclub. Boom. Boom bang. Okay. So you need bar, dining table, dining chair, toilet, sink, stereo, waste disposal, and a bar stool. Okay, that's like basic stuff. We can do that. And I want these like little, I'm not really sure what you call this roof type. I don't know really any architectural terms. Well, that's a lie. I know some architectural terms. Okay. I didn't go to I was gonna say archetype. I didn't go to architect school, but I know some things. So this is the front. I hate when the roofs like do this. There's like no reason for that. Okay, well I really can't do anything about it, but let's give it, well, I think one of these, like a black. That's not as black as I thought it was. Well, it's also like daytime, so I think it'll be fine. And then, I don't know if I can fit any windows like right here, but I'm gonna try to get like a little half moon shape, if that even exists. Oh, it does. Hello. Oh, and it doesn't fit. Darn it. The holes aren't tall enough. Gosh, I haven't even been streaming for 20 minutes and I already can't talk. What if I raise it just a little bit like that? I think that was, what, like 2 notches? Ooh, there we go. Is that... No, that's good. Kinda... Well, we'll do white. Just like that. That's cute. Probably can't put any trim here. Nah. Yeah. No trim. You do a roof trim though. I'm thinking, I don't know if like that or something like this, maybe. Let's see, white or brown? White, we're going with white. White trim here. Can you really put roof trim on like, okay, that's interesting. You put roof trim on like the tops of, I guess, or I don't know if it counts as the top of a floor or the bottom of the roof itself, but that's neat. I like that. Okay, so I want, you know, like a kind of more classic, I guess, Tudor style. I don't know if that's what you would call it though, but you know, it has like the, I guess, like wood paneling on like the roof, and then a different kind of, you know what, I gotta look this up now. Okay, we're looking this up. Tudor style house. Because I know what it looks like, I can't, okay. No, I was incorrect. No, I was correct. It's got the, well, it's not strictly on the roof though. It's got the white and brown paneling, like, on the second floor. We'll call it the second floor. And then it has like bricks on the bottom floor. That's what I want it to look like. However, I don't know if that white and brown paneling, I mean, it should be. Yeah, see, it's like, well, no, not quite like that. Kind of like this. But not at all like that. Maybe it's inciting. I don't know. No, it isn't. Darn. Am I gonna come up short here? That's gonna make me so upset. I mean, this is what I'm talking about, but I feel like this is supposed to be more Japanese style than like Tudor style, you know? How do they not have anything like that? That's so weird. Not even... Oh, I am silly and wrong. They do have something like this. Yes, this is exactly what I wanted. Except... maybe something like this that goes all around and then just have like the things up. You know what? That's exactly what I'm going for. I like this darker color. That's nice. And then just have this. Boom. Wow. Well, it doesn't exactly match up, but maybe something more like this then. Well, now I can't, like, because I didn't even select it. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's a lot better. That's exactly what I want. Aesthetic achieved. Okay. Well, it's looking pretty good so far, if I do say so myself. That's a horrible voice. I don't know why I started talking like that. I deeply apologize. Okay. Now... let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter how many tiles it is. I could still put like a door in between tiles. Actually, I could put a door like off grid now, so that's like a thing now. So never mind. No counting tiles for me. What's a good like tavern door? This is nice, I think. Maybe not in this color. I will say, even though I said earlier that I like, I guess, prefer building in The Sims 4 than The Sims 2. I just feel like, you know, as far as build by objects go, I'm missing a lot. Like, we're just missing some stuff, like some really basic stuff that I feel like you would find on a house or a building, like in real life. It's just not present here for whatever reason. And I feel like I had a I don't know, what was I gonna say? I feel like I had an example, but then I just like lost it. But I feel like we're gonna encounter this a lot, because I feel like every build stream that I do, it's just me complaining about why don't we have this, and why don't these things match, and all that stuff. I mean, mostly it goes down to like color options, and I think what I just had was like good enough. But also, no, not that. Oh no. Yeah, we're gonna go back to what we had. That was just fine. Stone walkways, of course. Why not? Let's see, what kind of stone though? Maybe something like this, or I want it to feel like rough, you know, like this. This is exactly what I want. This is so, like, I don't know, it almost feels, maybe it's because of the shadows, it almost feels like blue. That's why. And we have, like, something like this. These little kind of half, not even a half fence, like a not full fence. Why can't I go all the way out to the street? Oh, that's so lame. Anyways. That's pretty good. And the colors do kind of match. This is a little bit more red than I would have liked. So, like, that might match a little bit better. And some foliage. Because if I don't add, like, bushes and stuff outside before I go inside, I'm definitely going to forget. So, got some bushes there. I think, not those. Some hedges like this will do fine. That's nice. And honestly, just surround it with hedges. I mean, why not? I'm gonna be lazy with the outside, because it's really inside that matters. And that's not even long enough. Oh my goodness. Okay, whatever. You know what? Just do it like kind of like that. That's a lot better. There we go. Like that, there. And then for the back, I mean, same old. I mean, they do have these. The thing about this is that you have to, like, place them one by one, and that gets so tedious. I'm not about to do that. I guess I'll just do these for the back. Darn it. Don't fit. Okay. We'll just do it like that. Except that's not. Like that. Okay, that's better. Yeah. And then have something at the corners just like, I don't know, not leave it looking empty. I don't want to turn move objects on because I feel like, you know, that just like complicates things, especially for people who are downloading and playing with this. And I forgot that the Alt key exists. I could get this way closer. No, I can't. Never mind. Well, I mean a little bit closer, but not even really. Yeah. Same thing over here. And with these, just kind of do that. There we go. And boom. Well, okay, we can add a couple trees. I think some willows would be nice. Maybe. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like how the willows look in this game. Cause like, is this it? That's not it. Where's the willow tree? Where is that willow tree? Here. This. Cause like it doesn't look like a willow tree. Like it's too dense for some reason. Cause like, you know, most willow trees that I've seen, they're more wispy. They don't have like this greenery, you know, it's like kind of spindly looking. That's why I don't quite like it, but we're gonna put it here anyways because tree is good. Tree is very good. Okay, I have no idea. You know what? It doesn't matter. Okay. So for the inside, I was just thinking, you know, when I was like conceptualizing this in my brain, we have ladders, but we don't have like an elevator, which is kind of lame, because we could really benefit from an elevator, you know, because like I know elevators exist in like some of the lots on like San Myshuno, but they're not even really elevators. They're just kind of, they're more teleporters that are disguised as elevators, and that's not exactly the vibe I want. And also I can't use them anyways, so like, you know, I think it would be like, you know, really cool to have like a, you know, it would be really dope if I had a like not blocked off, but like something disguised as a bathroom, but it's actually an elevator and it leads down to like the real thing. That would be so cool. But we can't do that. But I can still do that. I can make it I could put like the bathroom door on it, and then I can put stairs, because that's really as good as I'm gonna get, just stairs. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. That's a goated plan. Does the game let you put a basement in the house? Yes. You could put basements since Sims 3. In Sims 2 you can't like build underground, but there's like really weird strat where you could like use the terrain tool to like dig a hole in the ground and put walls there. I don't like it like that really, but yeah, basements have been a thing since Sims 3. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the bathroom idea because I think that was a really good idea and I like that I had that idea. But where is the basement tool actually? Oh, it's literally right here. Okay, so I'm gonna make this, I think it's just gonna be one floor. Like, I don't know why I would make it more than one. So there's the basement. And add a little bit more over here just to make it kind of, honestly this feels a little too big, but like I said in the description, I have no idea if we're gonna get to decorating this. Probably not, but I'm gonna try my darndest, you know. Also, I think this room might be too small. I don't even know if I can fit stairs in here. Like a good staircase. Let's see. Would be a good staircase. Maybe some bricks like this. Red brick. I like that. So if I do stairs, it's gonna kind of have to go like this. So wow. Okay, that's so far away. Okay. Well, right here? Is that? No, that is literally outside. Okay, it's gonna have to be, okay, let me just So you have to be one up and like one over. Let me do that. So one up, one over. Really? Okay. Well, it's just not big enough then. Something like this. And probably a little bit farther back too. So then we could just like move it over. Boom. Good strat. Okay. Honestly, this can be kind of thinner, I guess. Or no, it's too thin. No. Nope. I think it's big enough. Like, you could conceivably believe that's like kind of a bathroom, I guess. I don't know. So here's what I'm gonna do. There is that's not the only one. It's not the only like bathroom door. It's having like the male female sign on it. And I don't know where it is. I know, oh, it's literally right here, wow. Well, this is like a unisex bathroom. That's fine. Do like a nice dark wood. That'd be cool. There. Right there. I like that. You know what I didn't do? I didn't do windows. Should probably do that. I don't think, I mean, I don't know if it's like a, you know what, I gotta go back to Google Images. What kind of windows do we got here? So, I mean, there's like, I don't know, they look like normal windows. I know you guys can't see because I'm like not on that window, but they're just like normal windows. They're not like the wide ones. You know what? I'm looking at one here and I think I see, or I think I know a window that looks exactly like that. I think it's mostly with Get Together that this type of architecture comes in. It wasn't quite that. Maybe this. I do like that. I'm gonna pin that in my brain. Kind of that, but not really. Can't even really see through that. The one that I saw on Google Images, it was like a regular rectangular paned window, but it had like crisscross, I guess, I don't know what you call those, like slats. I'm gonna call them slats on there. And I thought there was one that looked like that, but I was sorely mistaken. I do kind of like this though. Never mind. I changed my mind. I don't like it anymore. No. I think that is gonna have to be like something like this. Like, ooh, I actually kind of like that. Okay. We'll just use these. You have to kind of shoot it over like that. Just get, I hope the height lines up, because if it doesn't, this is gonna look super janky. I think it does. Kind of, not really, no, it doesn't. I am lying. Come on. Over. There we go. That's good. That's really good. Okay. And just place windows all around. Just my usual go-to strategy for windows, just kind of putting them whatever. But not in the bathroom, of course. You know, gotta have privacy in the bathroom. Is that right? That doesn't look right. Because it isn't right. Wow. And just put these over here. And this too. That'll be fine. But now I gotta move this because it's not. There we go. Well, I guess just to make conversation. I've been reading recently. Yes, hold your applause. I am literate. The book that I've been reading recently is called The Vegetarian. I don't know who it's by. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna look it up real quick. Vegetarian. Okay, it's by Kang. I don't know. It's a Korean author. The book was originally in Korean, but it was translated by a person whose name I also forget. So, there you go. But it's very short. It's under 200 pages. It's split up into like 3 parts. It's about this woman who has like a weird dream and it like motivates her to become a vegetarian, which I didn't know this before, but apparently Yeah, you need a lot of windows. Gotta let in that natural light. But yeah, apparently vegetarianism is like, I don't know how much this is in like current day, but in whatever era the book is set, I mean, it's clearly current day, but I don't know if it's like, you know, the 2000s or the 2010s. I feel like that's pretty different. But vegetarianism is like kind of a big taboo in Korea. So much so that, you know, basically everyone in the book was like super mad that this woman went vegetarian. And I mean, her rationalization for it, which was basically just, you know, I had a dream. I mean, it's not really a very good rationalization for going vegetarian, I guess, but I don't know, man. It was a bit strange to me reading that for the first time. I did not put any walls and floors here. Oopsie. We'll do wood for the inside, why not? I think a nice dark wood like this is just fine. What was I saying? Yeah, everyone got like super mad at this this woman for going vegetarian. And, you know, she ends up, well, I guess mild spoilers, but she ends up like divorcing her husband, who is a total jerk, by the way. I have no idea like why he had so much contempt for his wife, even before all this happened. It's like, dude, get a grip. But anyways, she ends up getting divorced, and like, you know, she has to go to the hospital because, well, she was like at a family gathering, and like literally everyone in her family kind of ganged up on her because of it. I don't like that. What? I think, okay, you know what? I know what I'm gonna do. Just basic paneling, kind of like this, but not like pink. Blue? Would blue work? Yeah, why not? I like that. But yeah, everyone was basically like ganging up on her for being a vegetarian. Like, it was the worst thing to ever happen to her. I mean, okay, she did lose like a considerable amount of weight and was basically kind of wasting away. And she also stopped wearing bras, which really like angered the heck out of her husband, like almost to an irrational degree, if you ask me. But yeah. And so she, like, at this family gathering, they try to like force her to eat meat, and she obviously doesn't like that. So she like, you know what, I'm gonna take this window out. I don't think that window needs to be there. So she like slashes her wrist, and they have to take her to a hospital. And then after that, I really wanted to know what happened like afterwards, but that's when the first part ends, and then there's like a 2-year time jump, and now she's like divorced. And I wouldn't say she's like normal now, because I mean, she's still a vegetarian, which is, you know, the worst thing to ever be apparently, but she's like better. She's not, I don't know. Also, you can't really see much from her point of view anymore, because, you know, it's like moved on to another character's point of view. So it goes to like her sister's husband, who's like obsessed with her, like out of nowhere for a really strange reason. I feel like, okay, in this book there's a lot of things that I don't get, and I think it's entirely cultural reasons. And why can I not find a countertop that matches this? I know there's one that does, like this kind of pattern, like there it is, literally. Oh my goodness. Okay. I think most of my misunderstandings or just not getting things from this book is because of, you know, the cultural differences. Is this the right side? Yeah, that's the right side. This is the cultural differences. So, you know, I mean, it's not I guess, I don't know, hard to follow kind of book, but, you know, let's see, in America it seems like the opposite meat lovers get criticized. I've never seen that, like, ever, but, I don't know, I'm also from the South, so, who knows, it could be a regional thing. But I've thought about going vegetarian so I can be healthier. I have a history of heart disease on both sides of my family. So, when I was looking up stuff to, like, see if this was, like, actually a thing in Korea, you know, I guess Buddhism is, like, a thing there. And, you know, they're Buddhists, practicing Buddhists, and, like, monks and stuff who abstain from eating meat. And that's a viable reason for not doing that. And, you know, if you tell people it's for health reasons, then it's fine too. Like, that was an actual thing in the book. You know, people were asking her, I think it was at like a work meeting or something that the guy was at. People were asking her why she became vegetarian, and she said she had a dream, which, I mean, yeah, she did. But the husband, who was just so disappointed, said it was for health reasons. And they were like, oh, that's fine. But they still kept dunking on her like the entire time, which is just, that was so weird to me. Let's see. Oh no, he didn't slash her wrist. She slashed her own wrist because she was like in a state of distress. I don't know if it was like a suicide attempt. I don't know if I said that correctly or not. But she was basically cornered by her entire family. Her dad tries to like force feed her meat and she like vomits it up, and then she like cuts her wrist out of frustration, I think, and then they take her to the hospital. And that's the end of that part. It's called The Vegetarian, which I said already, but I think it's a pretty good book. Why on earth am I fumbling around here? I'm looking for mirrors. I just need a mirror. Or you know what? I know what. What's the... I don't know what you call it. It's like it's a thing behind the bar, but it's like a rack of like alcohol bottles. It has a name, and I know it's in this game because I've used it, but I don't know what it's called. Or maybe it's under wall decorations. Maybe, perhaps, if I can find them. Well, there's this, and that's olive oil. It's literally not alcohol. Where is it? Oh my gosh. How can I find it? Oh, here it is. This isn't it, though. That's not it. That's not what I want. There's like a thing. There's like a bigger thing, and it has like a mirror on it. And I don't know where it is. Hello, Naomi. Thank you for stopping by. We were just talking about the book, The Vegetarian, by, I forgot his name, just that quick. Han Kang, or Kang, I don't know. He's a Korean fellow, so, or at least I think. I don't know, I looked up absolutely nothing about this author before reading the book. I think I found out about it by, like, it was in a list of, like, good horror books. No, it was in a list of, like, good horror books, but under 200 pages. Yeah, that's how I found out about it. I don't know anything about the author other than they write in Korean. And why can't I find this? Maybe it's in miscellaneous. It's probably in miscellaneous. And that's why I can't find it. Did I just see it? No, I didn't. Oh my god. Where is it? I feel like I'm in the avenue though. Is this it? That's not it. I mean, yes, but no. Dang it. Why can't I find it? Okay. You know what? We're gonna abandon this idea. I'm just gonna put some mirrors behind the bar. Because why not? Let's see these. Maybe... No, I need one more. Is this a single panel? Oh, but these have lights. You know what? No. I'm gonna use these mirrors in the proper nightclub, but I think just the regular ones, the regular, like, panels will be good for now. There we go. I mean, that's not quite parallel with the bar itself, but it's fine. Let's see. Well, first of all, I need lights. Duh. Some lighting. Here we go. I'm thinking kind of like an old-timey chandelier type feel. Not quite that, but what is this? Like, where's the actual... Oh, it's like in there. I hate the way that looks. Gross. That's... Nope. Maybe this? Yeah, like this. Looks like, I don't know. Something like this, maybe. It's so low, though. Like, low to the ground. Or, I guess from the ceiling. I don't want to raise the walls, though, so I guess it's just gonna have to be like that. No. This feels a little too modern. This is so low to the ground. Holy cow. I wanna go on another rant, but feel one rising up inside of me how there are very few good lighting options in this game, but you know, I'm gonna keep it to myself for now, and I'm just gonna use these, and I think that's fine. Put it right here, something like that. Okay, bar stools. They're in comfort. It's so confusing. I don't know, maybe it's just me putting like chairs in comfort. I don't know. It probably definitely is just me. Something like this. Ooh, that's nice. I like that. Alright, there we have our top level bar. That's cool. I think over here in this like little kind of nook-ish area can have some comfy seating, you know. Maybe something like this with a end table, not an end table, coffee table. Services, coffee table. Anyways, continuing on with our chat about the vegetarian. I'm on the second part now of 3. The first one I forgot what it was called, but the second part is called the Mongolian Mark. So it starts 2 years after the first part, and you know, the main woman, who's a vegetarian, she's like divorced from her husband, who honestly is a jerk. Like, the first part is from his point of view, and I just hate everything about him. Oh my god. I was almost off-put by how aggressive, or just like, I don't know, just unpleasant he was. But yeah, everyone else in the book agrees that the guy is a jerk, and, you know, aren't really surprised. Is that glass? No, that's wood. That's not glass. Oh, if that was glass, that would be so dope, but it's not, it's wood. So never mind, I guess. That's cool. What was I saying? 2 years later, he gets a divorce from her, and she like moves into an apartment, and now the point of view shifts from him to the vegetarian's wife, not wife, oh my god, the vegetarian's sister's husband. It says from his point of view, and the chapter, or I guess the part starts with him at like some kind of performance, and it was really confusing at first because, number one, I didn't know it was going to be like a perspective shift for the next part, so I didn't know like who I was like viewing in this part, you know, like who was, I guess, not really speaking because it was in third person. The first part, it shifts like point of view too, because the first part is in first person, the second part is in third person. I don't know why that's like that. I don't know. Again, book is originally in Korean, so I don't even know really much about the Korean language, or if that was like an intentional choice or just like a weird translation thing. But anyways, second part's in third person. It's in, how many times am I gonna say this? It's in a different guy's point of view. He's at like a performance, some kind of weird performance art type thing. Decorations, and basically that most of that first part, not most of it, some of it. This like fits here too. That's so lame. Like, you can see the space here, like you can see there's space, but Miss Plant just doesn't want to go. That's so lame. Wow. Because this is, I guess, technically occupying that space. I don't know, man. Anyways, so it's revealed through, I guess, some sort of kind of flashbacks that he's like obsessed with his sister's, not his sister, oh my god, his wife's sister, because his wife, kind of in passing, is like an offhand thing, told him that her sister, the vegetarian, has like a Mongolian mark up until like age 20, and he's like enthralled by this for some reason. I don't understand that part. So if you're wondering, like I was, what a Mongolian mark is, some Asian people, I don't know if it's some or like all or what, but I don't even know if it's specifically just Asian people, but I think, I mean, it's, you know, it's kind of named after, it's erroneously named after Asian people, because I think it presents in more than just Asian. But anyways, when they're born, they have like a birthmark, either like on their butt or like their lower back or like legs, and it's like blue or blue-gray or kind of like gray, and it goes away like before you hit puberty, so it's just kind of like a congenital thing. But apparently the vegetarian sister had hers until she was like 20, which, I mean, I don't doubt that's a thing that can exist, but I don't know why that aroused that guy so much. Like, that didn't make any sense to me. Like, I don't know, maybe just imagining, because, you know, where it is it's like on the butt or lower back or legs of a person. So maybe, I don't know, just imagining her like being naked did it for him. But okay, I can't put new plants over here. I gotta put something though. This feels so empty. Like what can, oh, duh, a rug. But so, you know, he ends up being kind of weirdly obsessed with her. And it's weird too, because the jerk husband who divorced the vegetarian, he was obsessed with the sister. Like, so, you know, they could just like swap wives, I guess. I don't know. Because, you know, the sister, she's described as more conventionally attractive, and the vegetarian is kind of like, you know, kind of dowdy, not really that attractive, really mousy and demure and all of that. But like the guy, I'm gonna call him the artist because he's an artist. The artist is like super attracted to her because of the whole Mongolian mark thing. And so I just started on this part like last night. I was reading it while my internet was out. I think this will do. Maybe. Perhaps. I like it. Why not? So, you know what I can do though? I could put a plant on the coffee table. Duh. But, since he's like an artist, oh, and the husband who divorced the vegetarian doesn't like him because, you know, he doesn't like that, you know, he's a man and his wife is like paying all the bills and doing all the work where he could just sit back and do art. Yeah, he doesn't like that for whatever reason. But anyways, that was just an interesting remark. So now he's like, he has this like weird art project in his head where he's like, you know, he keeps envisioning, I guess him and her like doing the thing, but like, you know, he's also envisioning like the Mongolian mark on her, and he like interprets that as like flowers or whatever. You know how artists be always doing wacky stuff. But eventually he convinces her to like come to a studio so he can paint her body, and do something, I don't know what yet. And that's where the book ended. So that's what I've been reading lately. That's kind of weird. Does he have like a Mongolian mark fetish? That's what it sounds like. I really don't know. 'Cause like the way I read it from the Wikipedia page that I skimmed through, it's just like a birthmark. It's literally like a birthmark. It goes away before you even reach teenhood. So like I don't understand. And like the way it came up was that you know, he was bathing his son, and he like, his wife said something about the son's birthmark and then brought up her sister, the vegetarian, and then he was like real turned by that for some reason. I don't understand. I don't know. So I think what's going to happen like next in the book is like they're gonna end up like doing it. Probably, I don't know. I really don't know what's going to happen. But I am enjoying the book so far, I think. I don't know. I guess I would recommend it. Maybe. Nah, I would recommend it. It's not that bad of a book. Is there no counterpart for this that's like smaller? Like, at all? No, I'm not seeing one. Oh, yes there is. It's literally this, but it has like a blanket on it. And whatever. We're gonna put that over here. There's like another seating area. So the book that I just got finished reading, see, it's difficult to change your eating lifestyle. I couldn't get into being vegetarian because I've been so used to eating meat and vegetables. That's interesting. Maybe I can kind of scoot them closer to get. No, we're just gonna leave it like that. You know what we are gonna do? We're gonna put a little table next to it once I find the tables. Jeez. Okay. What could be like a good, just a little square, a little end table. That fits the decor as well. Something like this, but like darker. Not that dark. This dark. Yeah, that's good. I like that. So the book I finished reading was Little Fires Everywhere by Celeste Ng. I tried to watch the Hulu series, but on episode 1, it was so different that I like couldn't get into it at all. Like, not just them casting Kerry Washington and another black actress to be like Mia and Pearl. That I didn't really care much about. It's like it didn't really matter. But, you know, Just like little plot things that were just like so different. I couldn't get into it. And I mean, I know like this is the way for, you know, screen adaptations of things that you're gonna change stuff up, but I feel like, I don't know, I don't think, other than the 1997 Lolita movie, I don't think I've ever seen a movie that was really all that faithful to its source material. They all deviate, probably in big ways in one way or another, a movie or a television series. So I can't really fault it that much for that, but I also don't have to watch it, so, you know, I'm gonna preserve my memory of the show. Let's see. What are my favorite TV shows? Well, I'm glad you asked. Mr. Robot, I would say, is definitely my number one. At one point in time, Game of Thrones would have been my number one, but we all know what happened with her, so the number one spot's been taken by Mr. Robot. It ended, I want to say early 2019. No, early 2020 is when it ended. The final episode aired. It was really good. I like that. I recommend it. 10 out of 10. I think I'm gonna say most of Game of Thrones except for season 8. That's definitely among one of my favorites. Oh, I really like Trailer Park Boys, but again, it's another show that's kind of fallen off in more recent years, ever since it got kind of like bought by Netflix. The earlier seasons were great. I mean, even the later seasons, I still like the later seasons, but it's like, I don't know, something is missing, you know? I don't know, I can't put my finger on it. Let's see. I could put like a table and chairs somewhere maybe. Or no, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna round this off. I think, make it like a, I don't know, what do we call it? Just round it off. I have no words. Anyways, let's see. What's another one of my favorite TV shows? Oh, this is attached. Get away. Get. There we go. Now I got into Hannibal for a hot minute. I mean, it's still on Netflix. I don't know if it's still on Netflix. I haven't finished it. I'm not gonna lie. The show, it's like good. I like it. But it makes me mad, because like there are so many opportunities for them to catch Hannibal Lecter and they don't, and this goes on for like 3 seasons, and it's like, please get it together, you guys, hello. But whatever. I also kind of just like it because the actors are hot, so lizard brain tings. What else have I been watching? I feel like there's some that like I like them, but like I just can't remember for whatever reason. Like they get away from me. I mean, I like The Office, not as much as some people like The Office, but I think it's an enjoyable show. I like Parks and Rec too. Yeah, I think it's enjoyable. What else? Oh my goodness, I feel like there's more that should be there. Oh, duh, BoJack Horseman. I like BoJack Horseman. One of the very rare shows where it didn't like drop off in quality at all from beginning to end. I think it was like good all the way through. I think I can't even say that about Mr. Robot, which is like my number one, because I think season 2, a lot of people felt it kind of dragged along because the season feels split up into like really 2 seasons. Because I don't want to spoil it because I do want you to watch it, but there's like one major plot thing happening and then that ends, and then another major plot thing happens, and it really feels like 2 seasons in one, and I can see how people don't like that. Let's see. Okay. What's another one of my... I feel like there needs to be something over here. I know, coat rack, of course. Gotta have a coat rack. And a rug. There's no, like, rug here at all. Come on. What's another one of my favorite shows? I don't know, man. I don't really... I'm lying so hard. Okay. There's this one Korean drama that I really, really like, and it's called My Shy Boss. It's on Netflix, and it's only like 16 episodes. I'm on episode 15. I'm kind of scared to watch episode 16 because then it'll be all over, and it's like, oh man. But I've been debating doing a video about this just because of, number one, how much I like it, and because of like how really wild it gets at points. Because, like, here's the thing. The entire basis of the show is that, you know, a secretary working at this big advertising agency jumps off of the roof, okay, because of, we don't know why she does it at first, but we think it's because her boss, like, sucks and is, like, mean and evil and, like, overworks her and all of that stuff. And the show starts with that. Episode 1, we see this woman jumping off of a building and landing on a car. That is so intense. Like, oh my god, that's so much. And, like, of course I had to keep watching, and so I kept watching. But the thing is, the show is actually kind of like a rom-com. And I know you're thinking, like, how do you get a comedy from a television show that starts with a person's suicide? And I thought the same way, but it has its moments. Like, it goes from, like, really serious, gritty drama to, like, really lighthearted. Almost feels like anime at times. Like, comedy, drama, or no, comedy romance type thing. And honestly, I don't know how I like it. I obviously like it a lot. But I don't know if it's, like, good or not. Like, no, I think it's good. Honestly, no, I think it's good. You could tell, like, there's a high budget. You know, there's, like, some intentionality that is in there, you know. The cinematography is good. The acting is good too. They cry so much, and they're always real tears. Like, whoa, dude. Or at least they look like real tears, which in that case, they fooled me very well. It's really good. And the soundtrack. Oh my goodness, the soundtrack slaps so hard. The soundtrack isn't that big. I feel like they play every single song in the soundtrack at least one time per episode. And the episodes are like an hour long each. But it's still, oh my goodness. I love the soundtrack so much. Including but not limited to the theme song, which is really good too. But also in Korean, so I can't really sing it. A rom-com with death, that's interesting. I don't usually watch rom-com, but I'll check it out. What's it called again? It's called My Shy Boss, and it's on Netflix.com. Might be somewhere else, I don't really know. Yeah, I've been wanting to get into, like, K-dramas for a while, just because, you know, it's, like, broaden my interests, I guess. And that was one that came up. I don't know why I decided to watch it over really anything else, but, you know, I thought it was enjoyable. Because I kept seeing these ads on YouTube, like, at least a year. This was definitely last year. For this app called Kokowa, I think that's what it's called, and it had, like, a bunch of K-dramas on it, and the one that I, like, started watching and got kind of into was, I think it was called My Secret Angel or something like that, or it's also, like, a really serious thing, but also it was, like, a rom-com. So this woman, she, like, gets in a car accident, and I think she either dies or she almost dies, and then, like, her guardian angel comes down, and of course he's hot, and, like, starts protecting her or whatever, and they fall in love, and etc. I actually want to, like, watch that, though. But the thing about the app was that it was free, but of course, to unlock some episodes, you had to pay for them. And I wasn't about to do that. I think, you know what? I gotta look this up. I really want to know now. I'm fairly certain it was called My Secret Angel? I don't think it was called that. K-drama. No, that's not what it was called. Or is it The Secret Angel? Maybe. When did this come out? Drama about life of a clueless angel. No, that's not. You know what? Never mind. We're not gonna get too into it. Do I watch anime? Not really. I mean, I guess I tried to get into it at one point in time, but I didn't really, for one reason or another. I don't know why. I mean, of course I watched the essentials, the classics, like Naruto. I watched Naruto when I was a kid, and I also rewatched most of the series, like, last summer, because I was really curious whether or not it was, like, actually good, or whether or not it held up. I think it is good, but the amount of flashbacks that they employ in that series is astronomical, and it makes me go feral. Like, half of the runtime for that entire show is flashbacks, and that's so unnecessary. Because, I don't know how it originally aired in Japan, but how it originally aired, like, in 2007, was that it was weekly. So, like, you know, some flashbacks are going to be a little bit necessary because people forget things over a week, but it's so much. I'm talking about flashbacks for things that happened earlier in the episode. Like, hello, I was watching this entire time. I didn't forget. So I have no idea why that's like that. And it just, oh my goodness, it upset me so much when I was rewatching it last year. It just felt so unnecessary. And I feel like this entire middle part is like empty. But honestly, I don't need to be focusing on this. I need to focus on the main attraction, which is the downstairs. I like horror anime / manga like Tokyo Ghoul and Attack on Titan. I tried to get into Attack on Titan. I couldn't for whatever reason. Probably because of the subtitles. This is a few years ago. I don't really have a problem with subtitles anymore, but yeah. I've heard of Tokyo Ghoul though. I know nothing about it. So what can I do? Ooh, I know what to do. Marble floors for this part. Yeah. I think, it's like a good introduction. I don't know where I'd find marble floors though. Oh, literally right here. Let's see, do I want to go? We gotta go with white marble, of course. Classic. And we need some kind of fencing type deal to... What other anime have I watched? I watched Elfen Lied. I watched the... no, I watched the dub version. And that's like a... I don't know what you call it, but it's a limited series. It's like one season, it's a few episodes, and that's like the whole story. I watched that when I was like younger. Probably not the best age to be watching it. No, I was like 13. It was fine. I don't like this fence. So yeah, I watched that. I started Kill la Kill like a million years ago. Probably like, not when I first got Netflix, that's disingenuous, but like I would say around 2015, 2016. Yeah, 2015. That is like an anime that starts at like a 10 and it stays at a 10 like the entire time. It was a bit much. I don't know. I did like it though. I don't know why I couldn't get into it. Like I never finished it. I did like it. I enjoyed it, I guess. What else? I mean, I guess it is technically anime, but I do like the movie Perfect Blue. That's a good one by Satoshi Kon. It's Kon. That's one of my faves. If you didn't know, the movie Perfect Blue inspired the movie Black Swan by Darren Aronofsky. I think it's Darren Aronofsky. But yeah, that was the inspiration for that movie, and you can definitely tell. I like both of those movies a lot. Let's see. Why am I in here? Literally. What should I do? Stone? I think stone might be good. Maybe not. I don't know what I'm going for like a nightclub though. Cause like, do I even know what the inside of a nightclub looks like? Like, what do the walls look like? What do the floors look like? Like, I know there's like bars and like a dance floor and all of that, but what about everything else? I think a like distressed kind of look is good for it. I don't know why I'd have marble floors though. Like, this doesn't match at all. Oh my goodness. No, I know exactly what to do. I think. I just have to find this. This is what I'm looking for. It's kind of black and red type thing. I think, no, there's something else though. There's like another one like this. It might be in paint? No, it's not. Masonry? I don't know why it would be in that. Or that, or like siding. Okay, maybe that was what I was thinking of. Maybe, maybe not, perhaps. Who knows? Yes, no, maybe. I thought I saw it, but I did not. Anyway, I think we're just gonna go with this. And like, I don't know. I really want to use that like bougie chandelier that I saw earlier. But I think it goes like all the way to the ground. So that's not really gonna work out. Lighting. What was it? It was this. Yeah, it's like it's too big. Unfortunately. I don't know, what can I use? Like this? I mean, I guess. But, you know, nightclubs aren't exactly known for having an abundance of light, so. Alright, now we have all of this space, which is a whole lot. This is so much. This is astronomical. Oh my goodness. I really don't know what to do with the space, honestly. It's a lot. It's a whole lot. It's so much. Like, wow. And it kind of sucks that this is just like in the middle here. Okay, so here's what I think I'm gonna do. What I think I'm going to do is kind of like I want to put a room over here in this corner. It's probably gonna be like a bathroom or something. I wonder if I do that, does it make... No, it doesn't. I can keep this. Okay. We have some opportunities here, like these tall walls, and I can probably use those chandeliers now, like actually. Alright. Alright, I am feeling this. Or, no. That would be a lot. Or I could just do like something like this, I don't know. Something, maybe. No. It doesn't really work. No, wait for it. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I'm still gonna put like a room here. What is this? Oh, it's a platform. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm wondering. A dance floor on a platform would be pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Split that. No. Oh, is it split that way? No. Honestly, no. Okay. So here's what I want to do. Over here. Okay. Ideas. I'm getting ideas. So over here, I'm gonna put a platform. Like this entire part. Okay. And this is gonna be like the dancing area. Ooh, no. Wait. How do I make the platform taller? Or I guess I can't, can I? Maybe I can just like stack them? That's an idea. Oh, I can stack them. Interesting. So I think... Let's see. I have to get up early tomorrow for work, but I enjoyed this live. Good night and Happy New Year. Thank you so much for stopping by. Triple feels like, okay, we're just gonna do like 2, and I think that's good. So, that's gonna be that, and of course we have some like railings. I really don't know how I want this to look though, because I knew how I wanted this to look, but this not so much. I don't know if I want it to be like a rave type thing, where it's like a, you know, abandoned warehouse feeling, or like, I don't know, kind of bougie and really nice. Like, I don't exactly know right at this moment. But no, I think 3 is the way to go, because 2 doesn't feel very tall or really tall enough. So yeah, 3. Is that okay? That's 3. So we'll have. I've never used these platforms before. They're actually really nice. Now that I'm using them, I feel like I can make, like, you know, some kind of a split level studio type situation, like a studio apartment. I think that'd be really cool to do that. That there. And we need railings, something like this. Does that even look right? No, it doesn't. No. Or this. Perfection. Okay. So there's that, and then, oh, I hope there's a fence that matches these railings, because if not, I'm going to be mad. Something like this? No. This? I think, oh wait, this is, there it is. It matches, thankfully. Oh my goodness. Something that matches in the Sims 4 build buy mode? I never thought I would see it. Yeah, that's good. Yep. Very good. Okay. So, this is the bathroom. This is like the dancing area. I don't know what's gonna be like in the middle of all of this, you know? Because we have this weird nook over here. Oh, I know what to put over here. Or do I? No, I do. Well, I have an idea of what to put over here. I don't even know if it's in this game. But I was thinking of putting the, like, bubble machines over there. Just have, like, a little salacious corner. But, something like that, I think, would be good over here type deal. And then, it just feels like so much empty space. But, whatever. So, as far as the lighting goes, I still want to use these freaking chandeliers now I finally can. Yay. Well, I can't over here, but some like this, maybe? Yes, no? Can I can make the lights here. Well, okay. It doesn't really scale very well, but, can you say my name? I don't know why you want me to say your name so bad, but I'm gonna say no. Let's see. I think this is just gonna be fine. I think for the bar area. Oh, no, there's neon. There's literally neon. Where is it? It's neon. They're all in wall decorations, though. That's wild and wacky and not good. Okay, there's neon, but it's not at all what I want. There's like a pink neon, and that's exactly what I want. And I don't know where it is. It might be in wall lights. And I don't think it's called neon either. For whatever reasons, even though it's like clearly neon. Lighting. Where's lighting? There it is. I think it's a wall light. Where is it? It's like pink. Here it is. There we go. It is called neon. Wow, really? And I can't really change the color, which is super lame. Cause like, in, I guess, live mode, you can change the color, but not in build by, which I feel like when you're building is when you would want to change the color of something, but what do I know? So I'll put these all around the like dancing area, and I think that'll be really cool looking. Just like a crap ton of pink neon. Is that doesn't look centered at all. Why doesn't this look centered? Is that centered? Is that? Maybe? No. We're gonna leave it as it is. I think it's centered. I have no idea. We're gonna. I mean, I could just count. Let's see. It's like 1. Not even really 1. No, it's centered. Okay, well, never mind. My eyes deceive me on this evening, apparently. There are neon signs. Well, there's other neon here, but I have no idea what this is. What is this? No, it's not what I want. No. It's like an open sign. It's like a coffee sign. Ugh, lame. What other neon do we have? I think that's literally it. For some reason, all of these are in wall decorations when there's clearly some. It has neon in the name, but it's not showing up in the thing. I don't know why. Also, I don't know why there's like this weird shadow under these stairs. I don't know. There's that. I think we need like a. Is there a DJ booth in this game? Yes, there is. I think this will spawn like a townie. I feel like it. Yeah, no, it will. Oh, but it's so big though. That's lame. I don't like that. You know, it would be dope though. I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know where I could fit this. And, oh, you know what I can do? I could just like, I can extend this platform to be like out, kind of, and like more up, like one more level up. I think that would be cool. But I also feel like it should be like over here instead of... it doesn't matter. We'll see how this looks. So that does not look... okay, hold on. 3, 4... no, I'm gonna start from like right here, go here, and then go out like that. Oh, that's not that's not tall enough. Okay, I guess I gotta keep building it up so it actually gets to the right level. There we go. And then, well, hold on, gotta get rid of this fence, or at least, at the very least, like bring it around that and like that. Let me see. Okay. Back to regularly scheduled programming. So the DJ booth will be like right here. Kind of like that. Yeah, that's good. Why is there like a little fence piece missing? No. Come on. Come on. There we go. And there's like that. I don't know, this doesn't feel like enough space, but I know it's enough space, but again, my eyes, they deceive me. I feel like that's good enough. Ooh, that's cool. Now, what should the floors be? I don't really know. I'm thinking something black, but I don't know what exactly, but like black wood? No. No, there's no linoleum, we already know. I mean, it can't really be anything but wood though. Like, what else is it gonna be? Like, that? I haven't decided what the walls are gonna be though. Goodness. I feel like that's an important part. This? Maybe? No. Yeah. What about this? No. What? No. Okay. Something spooky like this? No. No. But ghosts on the walls? No. I really don't know. Maybe just like a solid color. Something. No, that's not good enough. I don't know. Or maybe just something like this. Just like that kind of look. I'm not mad at that. It's kind of a more industrial look. I think I have acknowledged that we're going for an industrial look here, especially with like the gray and the black and the neon. Yeah, we're kind of industrial. How can I just not? Oh, you know what? I think maybe it's like this. No. How do you put paint on a platform? I feel like you should be able to do that. To like put something on it, I don't know. I just can't, I guess. I don't know why. That's so weird. Okay, well, it's just gonna have to be like that, I guess. Or, I don't know. Where are like the options here? There are none. I have no idea. Let's see. So we have that. That's just gonna have to stay like it is. Because, I mean, it's a dancing area. Well, we could put a little bit more decoration there. I really don't know what will go there. So we already have like a bunch of neon. I'm gonna move this over just a smidge. See, this feels not parallel, or not parallel, but centered, like, what's the word? The symmetrical. Boom, there we go. Oh boy, here I go forgetting words again. It's my early onset dementia. Okay. Yeah, I really don't know what to do for over there. I think this area is like done. There's really nothing else that could be done. You know what? Hold on. Are there like neon, like floor, like sticks? I don't know what you would call it. The only thing I can describe them as, the thing that I'm envisioning in my head, is like lightsabers, but they're attached to the floor. Just kind of like lamps, you know? I hope so, because that sounds amazing. I am not seeing anything like it's so ooh, what's that? Nope. I mean, no. Not really. Okay, well, never mind. If only this could be like a different pattern, then that might be cool. To have like a floor that's like lit up, but you know, it's all lotus seed. Wait, these are so dope. Look at this. They're little martini glasses and they light up neon. Oh my goodness. Look. Oh, and they change color too. Dude. Okay. Not for over here though. This is definitely going by the bar. Oh my goodness. That is so dope. What does this do? Let's see. I don't know if these lights like move at all, but I'm gonna put them here. Like I don't know. I feel like they do, but at the same time I don't know. Also, I have no idea if this is like blocking the DJ station from being used. So I'm just gonna kind of like put them at the corners here, like this. Kind of like that. Like that. Boom. I mean, it more operates like a spotlight, but the description said, you know, oh, it could be different colors. So I'm gonna take her word for it. That's super bright. Holy cow. There's no like thing that I wanted, but this little martini glass lamp, you know, I'm living for that. So that'll be for the bar. This thing. I mean, it's clearly a hookah, but we can't have hookahs in our Babby Sims game. No, we can't do that. So I thought these came with like, yeah, chairs. Okay, gotta put my own chairs down, I guess. So you have this one, which is yellow, and this one, which is silver. I guess they look different, but I think this goes more with the industrial look. And we need living chairs, so I don't know if there's like poofs, kind of like that, but I guess more like that. And they auto snap, so that's good. Don't have to figure out putting them somewhere. But I wonder if there's like like this. This is exactly what I was looking for. Like in white, I guess. There we go. Perfection. And let's see, what's one place to visit besides America? Well, I already live in America, so I guess you meant outside of America. It's actually a really good question. Not really something that I've thought about, I guess, but outside of America, I would like to go to Canada. Canada seems pretty dope. I like to visit. You know, I think I'm just gonna make the floor marble like I did up here. I do kind of like that look. But yeah, I would like to visit Canada. Where specifically in Canada? I don't know. Maybe Toronto. Like, I don't know my Canadian cities very well, so I'm gonna have to excuse my ignorance. But, you know, somewhere nice. Or Vancouver, maybe. Actually, I don't know. Maybe it's like, it was something I was thinking about doing for a while, but, you know, nowadays that reality is set in. I have no idea if this is actually ever gonna happen, but I would like to like work in Canada, because there is like a pretty big film industry in like Vancouver specifically that I'm pretty interested in. And I don't know, I've kind of liked the idea of living in Canada for a while. So yeah, Canada would be one. Going to Britain would probably be pretty nice. Living there, I don't know. Not because, you know, Great Britain is like terrible or whatever, but I don't know if it's like a place that I would like to live, you know? Oh, that's good. That's real good right here. Get a little some light going. Lighting. yeah, so Canada, and then I guess Great Britain. Where else? I don't really know. I mean, in the United States, it's like kind of busted these days. I don't know. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Kind of like here, and oh, I can't put it on the stairs. Well, I can, but just right here. There, and like here. Just like soft illumination, kind of. I really like that. That's actually pretty dope. I don't know what I'm gonna put on the walls over here though, because I feel like I need something on the wall. Wall decoration. There we go. I feel like Ireland might be pretty nice. I just want to like go to the countryside, you know. I feel like, you know, that. I mean, Ireland is sort of kind of in Great Britain. I don't know. What is this? I don't remember downloading this mod. Oh, right, that's that. I thought I uninstalled that. I don't know why that's still here. Anyways, yeah. I think, you know, those are really the only two outside of the United States. I mean, Canada, Great Britain, maybe France. I don't know French though, so it'd be a little difficult getting around, but knowing a language isn't exactly a requirement for like visiting there. So, I don't know. I think I would know like a lot more where I'd want to go like inside the United States. I mean, the place I've wanted to visit the most in the US, like I've already been there, but I could go again. And that would be New York City. I went there for like a school trip. We went to DC and New York. DC was really nice, but I think the New York trip was kind of ruined by our chaperones. We were now that I've graduated college, I mean it really doesn't matter because, you know, I've graduated, but oh, these pipes, I wasn't even paying attention. These are really good pipes, like for the industrial look. Yes. But we were supposed to visit the school NYU, and we never ended up doing that because one of our chaperones got food poisoning from eating street food, and was in the hospital for like half the day, which really sucked for her, but more for us because we were stuck in the hotel until like 1 o'clock. That was so lame. Oh my goodness. We went to amateur night at the Apollo there. That was really dope. We also went to Times Square, which even at that point, let's see, I was in the 10th grade, and like I knew Times Square was like a waste of time. We went there at night, so it was pretty cool to see like the whole place illuminated by all the like billboards. That was pretty dope. I mean, like the visual, I guess, but the fact that our chaperones. So the thing about Times Square is that there's a bunch of like souvenir shops like on that street, because, you know, a lot of tourists go there, and they all have the same stuff. Like, they all sell the same stuff. But our chaperones were intent on going to every single one of them. Despite that, not only did they sell the same stuff, but the closer you got to, like, actual Times Square, it got more expensive. So, like, what was the point of that? There was no point. Like, why? You know? That just kind of upset me because, you know, I didn't come here to buy souvenirs. I came here to look at stuff. And, oh my goodness. So, okay, I come from a pretty low income area. And, you know, the trip itself costs like $600. But the whole thing with that is that, what time is it? It's 8 o'clock, okay. The whole thing with that is that we were supposed to fundraise our entire school trip, but my mom decided that was lame and she just paid for it. So, yeah, but I feel like the entire time we were in New York, everyone kept complaining about how expensive everything is, and like, duh, it's New York City. Like, I don't know, maybe I came across as a know-it-all in the 10th grade, but like, I feel like I knew that, you know, what tourist traps were and which places were tourist traps, and like that the cost of living between my teeny tiny 17,000 person hometown was going to be different from the, 8 million population New York City. Of course it's going to be different and more expensive. Duh, it's literally New York City. So I feel like, the fact that nobody knew that and was complaining about it the whole time, so annoying. So incredibly annoying. Oh my goodness. So that was kind of lame. You would think when you go to New York, you go to like really nice local restaurants, because New York is full of them. It's full of, very interesting cuisine. But when we went there, we went to a couple of restaurants. I was really preoccupied with going to like a deli, one of those pizza by the slice places. We never went to one. We passed a bunch of them because we were in not a tour bus, it was a charter bus that we had, and we were just, really most of the time we were there was spent driving up and down the streets of New York, not really getting out and doing anything, just like driving around. That's a lot of what we did. Let's see, what else did we do? They went to One World Trade Center, but I was really nervous about going because, I don't know. I was just really paranoid about going there. I didn't want to go there, so I didn't go there. I stayed on the bus for that one. And then I think they went to the Empire State Building, but I don't know, as I understand it, the Empire State Building is literally just like an office building, so I think they went to the top. I'm pretty sure that would have been cool, but I don't know, I felt like that was like, what was the point of that? Like, literally, you went to the top of a building. I mean, is that the top? It might be the tallest building in New York. I don't know, I can't remember, but that just felt really lame to me at the time, like going to the top of the Empire State Building, so I didn't do that. We went to this one really nice, restaurant. I forgot what it was called, but I remember it was kind of weird, because, I ordered a bacon cheeseburger there, and the cheese was, I didn't know how they did it then, but I know how they do it now. It's, really thin, crispy, not a slice. What you do is that you melt the cheese on, a griddle or a skillet, and then you, kind of, swoop it up and, put it on the burger, and that's how it's done. I thought that was really cool. I think that was after Amateur Night at the Apollo, is when we went there. So we did that, but what made me super mad was, instead of, going to, I know why we did this. It was really late when we were at at Times Square. It was maybe 10 o'clock, close to 11, and not a lot of restaurants were open, so there is an Applebee's in Times Square. I don't know if it's still there or not, but there at least used to be an Applebee's in Times Square, and it was very expensive for no reason, and it was literally just Applebee's, and that's where we got our dinner that night. We had to get it to go though, because we had to go back to the hotel. We stayed in Newark, New Jersey, not actually in the city, probably because it was cheaper. Where the heck are the bars? BAR, there we go. Bars, there we go. I could have just gone to nightclub items and it would have been there. Wow. Anyways, we went to the Applebee's in Times Square. It was expensive. It took a long time to get to us. When I finally got my food, I'm fairly certain it was cold. So, I just hated the whole Times Square experience. It was so lame. It was so lame. So lame. Lame. And I hadn't seen Mr. Robot by then, so I couldn't really appreciate, oh, I'm in the place from the season 1 finale, that I couldn't feel that, but yeah, don't go to Times Square. That's such a waste of your time. If you go to New York, just don't go to Times Square. It's a waste of your time. It's probably gonna be a waste of your money, and it's just it's so boring. It's billboards. It's billboards. And if you're there during the day, it's people in mascots hounding you for money, so there's no point to that. 0 point at all. Ooh, I like this. It's not in purple though, which is upsetting, but I think I like the red look. That's good. Yeah, Times Square was a waste of time, total waste of time. Didn't like it. Amateur Night at the Apollo, that was definitely cool. That was so cool. Oh, that was really cool. What else did we do? Oh, we were supposed to go to see the Statue of Liberty, but I don't know how this slipped past them. But you know, the Statue of Liberty, the ferry to get there, because you know it's like an island, it costs money. I don't know how much it costs, but our chaperone deemed it too expensive to get on the ferry to go to the Statue of Liberty. So instead what we did was we took the Staten Island ferry to Staten Island, and then we just came back. We didn't do anything in Staten Island, mind you. The Staten Island ferry, it's basically just like a bus. It's a bus on the water. There's nothing spectacular about it. I mean, you can see the Statue of Liberty from the like ferry routes. That's kind of it. So basically we got on a bus to go somewhere for the spectacle of being on a bus, and then we came back. Because I guess, you know, there were some people in that group who had like never been on a boat before, but honestly being on a boat is kind of overrated. I do get seasick quite easily. I get motion sick easily. So, you know, I mean, I didn't get motion or seasick there, so it was fine, but like, we're literally just getting on the equivalent of a bus to go somewhere. And we didn't even get to see Staten Island, so it's like, yeah, what's the point? Anyways, I would like to go back to New York and have a proper vacation. You know, it's probably not gonna happen anytime soon, but you know, before I die at some point, it would be cool. And just you know, just throwing that out there. What is this? It's like a retail counter. What is this? It's also a retail counter. Okay. So let's see, what's another place in the United States? I feel like all the places that I've like wanted to go in the United States have already been. Because I've been to New York City, and I've been to San Francisco a couple of times. And they were cool, but you know, I've already been there. I want to go to New York again, but I feel like I've been to San Francisco. I wouldn't say enough. I still want to go like again, because it was pretty nice there. But yeah, I think that's it. I mean, like, where else is there to go? Texas. Who wants to go to Texas? What's in Texas? Sorry to my Texas viewers, but I mean, okay, there's probably a lot in Texas. I feel like, okay, when it comes to cities in the United States, it's not, when I think of them, it's not really where would I want to visit, but now in my mind, at the very least, it's like, where do I want to live? Since these are like considerations that I'm having currently. So like, okay, this bar doesn't have any matching, like, anything. So, no, thank you. I'm gonna get a different bar. But yeah, like, I wouldn't want to live in Texas. Just, like, straight up. Like, I don't think it's, like, a bad place to live, but it's just Texas, you know? It's, like, hot. Probably, I don't know. I mean, I have no appeal in Texas, and also there's, like, really not a lot of film industry there, so, like, what am I even doing there? You know? So, yeah. Oh, this is interesting looking. It's got, like, stuff on the inside. Actually, hold on. No, I like this. I mean, it's more, like, nautical than, I guess, industrial, but it's got, like, industrial elements. So, and, like, the little portholes, I really like that. That's cool. I don't know if I'm gonna find anything to match it, but at this point, it's fine. Oh boy, we're getting to real phlegm hours. So here's the thing with this counter in particular. I don't know why there are drawers on this side. So okay, let me tell you something about counter islands. This part of the island, this is the part where you sit. This part, this back part here, this is the part that would be facing on the inside, facing, like, you know, towards. There's fireworks going off. That's a lot of fireworks. Oh my God, they're so loud. Anyways, this part of the island would be, like, facing, I don't know. What I'm saying is, these drawers are in the wrong place. Because if you're using drawers on a counter island, then it would be not on the part that you sit. So this whole thing just doesn't make sense. I don't know why it's like that. EA, please fix. But, yeah. Because, like, okay. So here's the Come on. Come on. Here's the island, and here's its like regular countertop like counterpart. So like this is the front, the part that you use, right? And this is the part that goes towards the wall. There's no counters where, oh geez, there's no drawers over here. So like why would there be drawers in the part that you don't use? This just feels lazy now that I think about it. Like, ugh. Anyways, I wanted to complain for a second. God, what was I saying? Yeah, I wouldn't want to live in Texas. I definitely wouldn't want to live in Alabama, but unfortunately, I already live here, so I'm kind of out of luck in that regard. There's just not a lot here, you know. I don't know. Mississippi, I mean, I at least have like some kind of working relationship with people in the state of Mississippi, so I would be at, I guess, a kind of advantage there. But I would definitely not want to live in Mississippi long term. Mississippi is not somewhere that you live long term, or like at all. Just like, no. You know, I think this is gonna have to be it. I mean, these countertops are like wood, and this is like metal, so never mind. I'm gonna find somewhere with like a wooden countertop, like this, maybe. Texas is ghetto. Sorry, not sorry. Too many drama, fights, shooting. Oh my goodness. Well, I mean, yeah, Texas is a pretty big state. I'm assuming you live in Texas if you're saying that, or have at least lived there for some time. But I don't know. I feel like, you know, it's in certain parts of Texas, maybe not all of Texas. I can't find anything to match with this. I don't know. Okay, let's see. What other color options do we have? Got, that's a little bit better. Yeah, I think I'll just like do this. Boom, like that. Doesn't match at all. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's bothering me how much this doesn't match. Okay. What about, no. Again, with like all of these counter islands, I don't this feels wrong. Anyways. Maybe different style here, something like, what is this, left? Is this left? Yes, maybe, no. Sure, yeah. Okay. So I think, I know some, oh, here it is. Literally, here it is. With some of these, they have like tall versions that have, or at least they look pretty cool. That's just like a cabinet. This is like a china cabinet. I think this is the same. Just a cabinet. This is like, what is, ooh, that's tall. What is even in here? Is there even anything in here? I mean, there's something in here, I just can't see it. Why is it like light? That doesn't feel correct. That's just like a cabinet. Man, I'd like to find something cool. That's just like a cabinet. I'm gonna look at that. This is, no. This is all like suited for kitchens. I don't think I'm gonna, yeah, no, never mind. What's one great thing about Alabama? I'm sorry, I can't find any. Well, okay, that's such a lie. I'm lying so hard. I feel like Alabama has a lot of like wilderness if you're into that sort of thing, which really I'm not. There's a Talladega National Forest, that's pretty cool. If you're into that sort of thing. What else? I mean, okay, the beach is pretty nice. You have Gulf Shores. What else? Dauphin Island. You know, what's it called? Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras originated in Alabama, so you have that, at the very least. What is this? Is that a flower pot? What is that? I don't know what's in here. I think it's just because, no, it's not. I literally cannot see what's in this glass. Anyways, it looks like a flower pot, but that's pretty cool. I like this corner piece. Is there a lot of Trump supporters? Alabama is a notoriously red state, so yes, there are so many, like, with the exception of the Black Belt. Also, you have to realize that a lot of states, it's not just Alabama, but a whole lot of states are gerrymandered, so that basically, you know, all of the places, I don't know, there's this region in the United States called the Black Belt, and when I was growing up, I was told that it's because, you know, in this area there's a lot of like rich black soil, and that's true. There is like black dirt like outside. I can dig up a handful of black dirt and show it to you. I'm like, here's some black dirt. But it's really good for growing, and coincidentally, not really a coincidence if you think about it, it's where all the slaves were held when that was a thing, because, you know, it's the best place for growing. And as such, when slavery ended and a bunch of black people were displaced, they just kind of stayed in the area and like live there, do like sharecropping and all that stuff up until like present day. So as a result of that, the Black Belt has also a really large black population, and so that's why it's called the Black Belt. It's like a double meaning. I was only taught one of those meanings as a child. I don't know why. There's no reason to withhold that information, but it was, so no. So yeah, the entire Black Belt is like gerrymandered to be like one district, which is the district that I live in. It's District 7, I'm fairly certain. My representative in the House of Representatives is Terry Sewell. She's from my hometown. I don't know her, like, personally or whatever, but I think that's cool that my representative is also from my hometown. Anyways, aside from, you know, the Black Belt counties in Alabama and Jefferson County, which is where Birmingham is located, and Birmingham is a more liberal city. So essentially, like, all the Black Belt is, like, blue and Jefferson County, but all the rest of those counties are red. So, you know, and of course they voted Trump for the 2020 election, but honestly, that was to be expected. Like, duh, we knew that was gonna happen. But you know, I still voted for old Mr. O Biden. You know, it wasn't gonna stop me from voting, knowing that my state was gonna vote majority red. So that's something, I guess. What else? Anyways, in short, yes, there are a lot of Trump supporters here. There are also a lot of non-Trump supporters. So, yeah, stand Biden. I don't know. I don't know if I can stand Biden. You know, he said that thing that he said to good old Charlemagne, who I also have opinions about. You know, if you don't know who you're voting for, then you ain't black. I feel like that was just, it was a weird, wacky thing to say. I don't know why he said it. Like, did he not run that past anybody? Was that like a spur-of-the-moment decision to say? But I felt like that was weird. I didn't quite like that. But, you know, what can you do with things like that? Well, this is here, but, like, I feel like there's, like, a thing that's, like, bigger than this. Whatever, I'll just end up using this, I guess. I'm just making it bigger. Ooh, does not look good. Okay, never mind. I heard that and I was like, yeah, that was weird. Oh wait, I almost forgot about the lights. Oh my goodness, the good lights. The little martinis. Where are they? They're here. These? Wow, very good. I'm gonna put these like back here. Yeah. Now that is interior design. Okay. I still need something to go back here. Probably like a big painting. I think a big painting will be good. Something to go on the wall. Let's see, walls. I guess just thinking about another good thing about Alabama. I'm really finding it hard to find something good about the state that I call home. I mean, let's see, what's a big industry in Alabama? Like, what's a thing that we do? I think it's mostly like, I don't know, factory stuff. That's what I get the vibe of. Like, that's a thing that we do. Cause like even in my hometown, there's like a Honda plant, but they specifically make locks. That's like all they make locks for Hondas. And we toured that plant when I was in high school, and I thought it was painfully boring. Like that wasn't something that I wanted to do, like, at all. So. Decorations, wall. Really the only good thing I can say about Alabama is the nature. I mean, I think our governor did okay about the whole COVID thing, because she, like, extended mask mandates and no stay-at-home orders. We only had safer at-home orders, which, lame, but whatever. The governor of Alabama is Kay Ivey. There's, like, this rumor going around that she's a lesbian. I don't know if that's true or not. I find it to be incredibly funny because it matters so little, but it was, like, such a big thing for, like, a hot second. Ooh, I like this. I remember it being, like, all over the news. Like, she did a sit-down with, like, WSFA, which is, like, our local NBC affiliate, and, like, had to, like, dispel the rumors. Like, no, I am not a lesbian. And it's, like, aren't there more important things to worry about in the state of Alabama other than whether or not Kay Ivey is a lesbian? Which, by the way, she probably is, but still, like, come on, guys. We got other things to worry about. I like this whole thing right here. That's dope. That's very good. Oh, I still need, like, dining tables and dining chairs. That's weird. Okay. I don't really know what you need. Anyway. I'll put some in. Let's see. Hey, girly, how you doing? Yeah, Alabama has nothing better to gossip about. Same as Rhode Island. Yeah. So, okay. I don't know, new chat member, if you're from Rhode Island, but I was watching this YouTube video about, like, geography, because I like to watch YouTube videos about boring stuff, I guess, but I heard that the entire state of Rhode Island is just, like, the metro area for Providence, so I don't know if that's, like, true, because I feel like that's wacky, because, like, I know there's, like, other towns in Rhode Island other than Providence, but, like, because, like, you know, I used to live in Jackson for school, and, like, thinking of the Jackson metro area, it's like mostly Jackson, but, like, other cities and stuff too. So I don't know. I mean, I could feel like I could see it existing considering Rhode Island is, like, so tiny. But yeah, I don't know. That was just something that I heard on a YouTube video. Gosh, what was I saying? What's the worst thing about Alabama? Probably all of the racism. I don't know. If I had to guess, just off the top of my head, you know, the whole racism ting. That's pretty much accurate. There's Providence, and that's it. The rest is very rural and coastal, except for Newport. Okay, that's interesting, I think. So, fun fact about the city that I live in, but the school system isn't actually integrated. The school system is actually still segregated. However many years since Brown versus Board of Education, let's see, that was 63. It's been a while, over 50 years, I think, at this point, you know? So here's the thing about that. I'm gonna divert from what I'm doing for a while, because I do want to talk about this, like, a whole lot. And yes, I am serious about that. So, there aren't any laws on the books saying schools have to be segregated. So, it's like, it's very, not social, but like, it's not legal, but it happens anyways. But people also aren't going to do anything about it, because I guess technically no laws are being broken. Because, like, technically, okay, hold on. Let me run it back. So, the school system, I'm all over the place. Alright. The school system that I went to growing up, that was the only one. That's not the only one. It's not. Okay, jeez, alright. I'm all over the place here, so I'm trying to, like, explain it. But, so the county that I live in Alabama, it's not very populated, and I live in the county seat for that county, so it's like, you know, the biggest city in the county, and there's, like, a bunch of really small cities, and then I think most of it's just, like, rural, like, farmland and people in the country, you know. So there's one main school system, and there's, like, another county school system, which is a lot smaller, and where basically everybody else goes. So, yes, I know I should move out. I'm kind of working on that, you know. It's slow going with the whole pandemic and recession and all of that, but it's happening. But anyways, so my school system, hello Plushy Pony, thank you for the 99 cents. Always coming through. Go to Vermont. Honestly, I heard Vermont is just as racist, so I really don't know. But anyways, it's the most liberal state. You know what? Wait, what was I thinking of? Was it Vermont? I don't think it was Vermont. I don't know. I heard Vermont was, like, still kind of racist. Maybe, I don't know. I don't even know who told me that. Did I just make that up? I might have just made that up. Anyways, So, gosh, I need to get back on topic. I'm thinking of New Hampshire. You know what? It probably was New Hampshire. Yeah, you're probably right. I don't know why my alerts are so late, but why am I thinking? Ugh, my chair likes to do that. But so when I was in elementary school, I went to the only integrated elementary school in the entire school system. It was like mixed black and white and a bunch of other races too. I went to school with a girl from India, like, you know, India. And I also went to school with a girl from Japan. I had some Hispanic classmates, and I had a handful of mixed race classmates, and of course a bunch of white classmates as well, and black classmates. So, you know, I think it was a really healthy mix there, but, you know, that school was the only one in the school system that was like that, because it was on the white part of town, if we're being completely honest, that's why. I kind of talk about this in my video about Gifted. Yeah, I kind of touch on that there, but I'll still talk about it. So yeah, I went to school on the white part of town, and the only reason I went there, because it was like out of my zone, but the only reason I went there is because my mom taught there. She was a teacher, so she taught there. And it was really weird, I think, going from, you know, elementary school to middle school, because I went from, you know, this mixed elementary school to like this all-black middle school, and I got made fun of a lot for talking with a quote-unquote white accent. I don't know what that means still. It feels made up, because it is, but whatever. I don't know, man. I've always talked like this. This isn't like an affectation or anything. This is just how I speak. Words are naturally formed in my brain and out of my mouth in this manner. So yeah, anyways. And I went to all-black middle school and an all-black high school. But I realized recently there's a reason for this. This wasn't always the case, and this only just now got like this in the 90s, because in 1991 there was a riot at my high school because the superintendent of the school system got fired unjustly. He was like the first black superintendent, and so all of the black high schoolers at my high school, not while I was there obviously, this is in 91, but I went to the school. So all of the black students there, they're like, I don't want to call it a riot, because I don't think it was a riot, at least from what I've read. But they basically like occupied the school for 5 days, like legit occupied it, and like all of the white parents took their kids out because they don't want to be at the school with the ruffians or anything like that, and they put them in the county schools and the private schools. So yeah, that's what happened. Eventually it got resolved. I don't think he got his job back, or maybe he did, I can't remember. It's been a while since I've like researched all this stuff. But yeah, so when I was younger and I was in the 5th grade, and you know, we were all as kids talking about what school we're gonna go to next, and you know, I said, oh, you know, we're gonna go to this middle school, and like, yeah, all the other black kids said they were gonna go there too, and then all the white kids said, oh, we're gonna go to this private school, like the private school where most people went, and they're like, why won't you go to the middle school with us? And they were like, we don't know, that's just what our parents said. And you know, I don't think the white kids really understood it either. Neither did us black kids. It was just an understood thing that if you were white, you went to the private schools or the county schools, and if you were black, you went to the public schools. And that's just how it is in this town. It's still like that to this day, 10 years later? So legally, you know, the private schools aren't preventing the colored children from like applying there and going to school there, but there's like a kind of social pressure for, you know, that to be like that. And also because, you know, private schools, they cost money. This is a really poor town. A lot of black people can't afford to send their kid to private school, so that's just really how it is, you know. Fun fact, I looked this up honestly not years ago, it was like 2 years ago, but like I remembered it like to this day. But the average household income for my hometown, which I'm currently seated in, is like 15,000 a year, and the median is 26,000. And I learned in like some statistics class or something like that that in some cases the median like number is more accurate than the average number, but I forgot which case that is. I think the median is more accurate if there are other extreme values throwing off the average. So I think in this case, you know, considering, I don't know, I really don't know, I think the median might be more accurate. So I guess, you know, the median household income for my town, 26,000, not a whole lot, below the national average. Yeah, and that's just kind of how things work in this town, you know. Let's see, New Hampshire is pretty bad. There are no Asian people in my graduating class. Honestly, same, but I also just told you that I went to an all-black school, so, you know, it's kind of expected. Why is racism still here? Well, you know, it's kind of a, you know, generational thing. You know, you'd like to think that people growing up nowadays are better than that, but with the amount of let's see, what are the new kids? Gen Z? The amount of Gen Z, like, yee-yees and racists there are, just, like, fully mask off on places like TikTok. I think we know that this whole racism thing isn't going away anytime soon. So, yeah. I mean, I don't really have the answer for that, why that's still a thing. I feel like this is something for a, I don't know, cultural anthropologist to answer, rather. Maybe a historian. I am neither of those things. So, yeah. Unfortunately, there's a hidden segregation and inequality of wealth and education. Yeah. Actually, hold on. John Oliver did a segment on school segregation. Might have been a couple of years ago now, but I think it's really good, and I think it's really kind of applicable to my city and my situation. So that can be found on YouTube. I really like John Oliver a lot. His segments are usually really good. Yeah, John Oliver, fellow John Oliver fan in the chat. Back to The Sims, I guess. Enough talk about segregation and racism. Back to my fun, happy, babby game. Anyways. I think technically I'm also Gen Z, but like I was born in 1999, so that's like right on the edge. I don't really know if I would consider myself Gen Z. There's like, I don't know, some of the younger Gen Z people I can't really identify with, but some of the older ones, sure, why not? Why do I need a dining chair, honestly? Like a dining table. Like what? Yeah. I do like this though. This little, is this glass? It's not glass. Well, I still like it. And we're the same age? Oh wow, fellow 21-year-olds. Or 20, I don't know. Maybe. How many dining? I need three dining tables. Okay, I'll just put one right here. Where can I? Oh. Put one. Come on, let me select it. One right here, and then one kind of in the middle. Sure, why not? Oh, I need three. Let me select it. Oh my goodness. There, like that. Okay. I think that's too close to the wall. There we go. No, it's not centered. There. Now it is. Okay, September 1999. Were we born in the same month? Oh my goodness, I'm September 2nd. We gotta figure out who's older now. I hope I'm older, because it'll give me a vague sense of superiority for no reason. I'm usually used to being the younger one, you know. I'm the youngest sibling. I was always the youngest person in my class. I'm like the youngest person in the room sometimes when I'm doing like job and work stuff. Let's see. Yeah, Naomi, we know you're the youngster here. Chairs. What chair will go with this? Something. Let's see. Not that. This? Oh, I don't like this, but I like it at the same time. I do like this clear chair though. It's kind of industrial. But I don't like this table. I don't like it paired with the table. So, okay, I'm gonna have to find a different table. Surfaces. What would go with the clear table? Oh, there is a glass version of this. I'm so dumb. Okay. No! Oh my god. I just deleted the entire room. That was an accident. My birthday is not far away. My birthday is in 9 months. I can't really say if I'm looking forward to becoming 22, but you know, them's the breaks, I guess. I mean, it's not like 22 is particularly old, you know, still, you know, young, but there's just something about thinking about September of this year that makes me break out in hives. Not necessarily because of September, but just because, you know, the passage of time makes me get the nervous sweats because I have no idea what things are going to be like in September of this year. You know, we thought, you know, maybe not this time, but at least in March last year, which feels like 2 days ago, if I'm being honest. You know, we thought in March of last year that this whole thing was going to be over in September of last year. And well, look at where we are now. In the exact same place. So, I don't know, man. I think I want these to be more of a triangular pattern. Kind of like that. I mean, it's not a perfect triangle, but it's something. It still feels so empty in here. My goodness. Oh wow, it's been 2 hours? It's so long. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop building for now. I think I've made really good progress. I didn't finish like I wanted to, unfortunately, but we got the top done and the bottom mostly done. It needs some finishing touches and a bathroom, but we'll get to that when we get to it. Hopefully that will save. Whew. Boy, what a stream. Oh, for real, I thought I would go back to school and life would be normal. But nope, Uno reverse card, yeah. That's sure is something. Oh boy. Let's see. I feel like I had some announcements that I wanted to make before I started streaming, but then I forgot them. I have no absolute clue what I wanted to say. Like, I had something to say. I don't know. I mean, I uploaded a video not yesterday, but 2 days ago. It's about Dream and his cohorts. I thought it was really interesting. Obviously, otherwise I wouldn't have made a video about it. So yeah, that's my latest video. I feel like there was something else though. Like, I had something to talk about. My sponsor. Oh yes, of course, my sponsor. Every single It's Just Aaron YouTube channel, oh my god, YouTube video and stream on the It's Just Aaron YouTube channel is sponsored by my Fiverr, fiverr.com/AaronVA. Would you like me to read something to you or for you or something like that? I do voice work if you're interested in that kind of thing. It starts at $5. Ooh, isn't that great? Thank you for reminding me, Naomi. You're keeping me on top of things here. Yeah, that's my sponsor, I guess. Let's see what else. I definitely had something to talk about. Gosh, I don't know. Well, okay, if you watch not my last video, but my video before last, a tour of my 2018 art book, I did say something about wanting to make another art book, and I have actually sort of kind of started on that art book because I had like I said in that video, I had an idea in mind already, and so I already had an idea in mind, so I like kind of started on that, but I haven't done a single illustration for it yet. So whatever. I do have the title and the cover. My brain is turning to mush. Oh my gosh, where is it? I'm gonna show you guys because I actually do like it. That's not it. Where is it? Where is it? Is it here? Yes. Okay. So, for the, let me see, cover, let me do this. I gotta hide some things. Don't want you all seeing all my business. Okay, so just that. There we go. This is the tentative cover for it. I'm not really 100% set on this cover, mainly because it's just like so plain and not exactly like I knew what I wanted it to look like, but and this is more or less what I wanted it to look like, but I don't know if I like it 100% yet. So yeah, the name of it is going to be Monochroma, and well, I never said what the original first one was, but anyways, it's basically just gonna be a bunch of illustrations with like one color, like a limited color palette type of thing. And I think, let me look actually, well, no, I think what I had settled on was, let's see, so all the colors in the rainbow, like red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, so that's 7 plus one that's like dark gray, like kind of grayscale, and one that's like kind of light grayscale, not really white because that doesn't really work. So all the colors in the rainbow plus like a darker gray and a lighter grayscale, so that's 9. And then there's gonna be 2 spreads, 2-page spreads. Yeah, okay, I had to think about it. 2-page spreads. One of them is going to be a grayscale one, and the other one is going to be like with all the colors. I don't really know how that one's gonna look. I feel like it's gonna end up looking kind of ugly, because like even with the regular art that I make, I still use like a pretty limited palette. Like I don't use all of the colors, so like I don't know how that's gonna work out. I'm gonna make it work, hopefully. So what my plan for this one is, so as I said in that video, what I did is I got copies printed. I got 10 copies printed. I still have 5 of them, and I just gave those away, and then I had the PDF downloadable for free. What I'm going to do this time is, first of all, it's going to be a different format. It's going to be 8x10 instead of 8.5 by 11, because I feel like 8x10, that's more standard for like an art book, instead of 8.5 by 11, which is more for like, you know, for a magazine type of thing. So it's gonna be, I guess, physically smaller, but I'm gonna get it printed through the same service, which is Blurb, because I really like the quality of that one. I'm pointing over there because my bookshelf is over there, but I'm gonna be doing it with Blurb again, and so I have faith in that. That's gonna look good. So I had this harebrained idea in the beginning that I was gonna do like a Kickstarter, but there's literally no need for that for what I'm planning on doing. There's no need, so no Kickstarter. And either way, I feel like I would have trouble getting a Kickstarter off the ground, so I'm just setting myself up for disappointment there. But for this is that I'm gonna get 1 copy printed for myself, of course, to have for myself, because the thing is, on Blurb, their art books are a bit more expensive than their magazines, because their magazines are like $5.99 each, which is pretty cheap, I think. But given that magazines are like designed for distribution, that's why they're so cheap. But they're still, even though they were cheap, they're still really high quality. Anyways, I think the art book, like an 8x10 art book, is like, it's like $25 each for each one. Thank you. It says not the best, but having fun. I don't know who drew this, by the way. I just saw it like randomly on Redbubble, and I thought, you know what, I like that, and I bought it. Anyways, an 8x10 art book is like $25 on their site for like each, so it wouldn't really make sense for me to buy 10 of them, because then I would bankrupt myself. So I'll just get 1 for myself, and then I'll still have PDFs downloadable for free for people who want them. But I'm thinking of like selling physical copies this time, because you can do that through Blurb. They have a thing for you to do that, a service, I guess, for you like self-publish those kinds of things. So I'm gonna look into doing that. I think that'll be pretty nice, because like you could still get the art book for free. It's just gonna be like in a digital version, but if you want like an actual physical copy to like open and look at, that's gonna cost you a little bit of coins, but it's fine. So that's the plan with Monochroma. I still need to actually draw it, so those plans are a little bit farther off. And I've I don't know why I did this and the art book at the same time, because I just can't stay still, I guess, but I have actually sort of kind of started on the Sims 4 machinima video. I don't know why I put it off for so long. There's literally no reason for me to do that, but I finally started on it. I started on the script for the machinima itself, and I also started on the script for the video to go with it. Hopefully I can get that done at some point. I don't know. I don't have anything else going on. I have all of the time in the world, you know, so those are my plans. I've got an art book and the Sims 4 machinima video. It's probably not going to be the next video that I put out. It's probably going to be videos in between that, because the process is probably going to take some time, and maybe I'll just want to make a video about something else in between that process. So that's what I'm planning for now. I think that's it. I really don't know. Wow, my memory is just so bad. I swear I had something I wanted to say, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Happy New Year, fellows. I hope 2020 treats us a lot better. But at this point, my expectations are on the floor, so, you know, it probably will, given that fact. So yeah, that's going to be it for me today. I'm going to go now. It's not even that late. I'm not that tired. Probably gonna do some reading. I really want to know what happens next in the vegetarian, so that's probably what I'm gonna be doing. But okay, hold on. Now I remember what it was. I put on my community tab that I wanted people to add me on Discord. So yeah, there's that. Add me on Discord and we can chat, maybe. I'm still not making like a channel, or no, server, a Discord server, until I hit 5k. That's like, you know, kind of like a milestone thing. That would be nice. But yeah, just like, I don't know, something to do. So yeah, that's it for me today. I will see you all later. Maybe in a stream, maybe in a video, who knows? I don't. Goodbye.